Parents threw me a fake graduation party to humiliate me in front of everyone. I walked through my own front door, and every single balloon said, "Congratulations, Jessica. My name is Emily." The banner over the cake literally read, "JESSICA, you did it." Mom was wrapping streamers around Dad's shoulders like they had staged a circus. Aunts, uncles, neighbors, they were already there, staring at me with confused pity before the yelling even started. My brother Sam stood behind the punch bowl smirking like he always does, holding the camera. Mom clapped her hands and said, "Okay, everyone, now that the real guest of honor is here, we can start Emily's party." Then she corrected herself, loudly and clearly. "I meant Jessica. God, I always mix up the names of the kids who actually matter." Laughter filled the room, fake and sharp-edged. That was the twist I should have seen coming miles away. Jessica is my older sister who dropped out of college 3 years ago and has a new baby with a guy no one approves of. I just graduated magna cum laude after working 2 jobs to pay tuition alone. Yet there I was, standing in our living room, watching my own ceremony become a roast dedicated to the daughter who wasn't even there. Dad raised a glass and toasted my scholarship money for Naomi. Yes, Jessica's baby, because, quote, "fancy degrees are what keep a family real." A cousin asked who the real graduate was, and Mom answered, loud enough for even the neighbors on the porch to hear, "Nobody. Emily thinks she's special because she paid her own way. We're here to remind her she'll always be the backup kid." I felt my stomach drop harder than the cake plate Sam tried to shove into my hands. Instead, I set the plate down, looked straight at Mom, and asked, "Does it hurt knowing people clap for me even when you refuse to?" Guests looked away uncomfortable. I walked over and took the 4 envelopes taped to the fake congratulations poster. One from my favorite professor, one from my roommate, one from the scholarship board, one from the small engineering firm that offered me a job. I opened them right there. The professor's note said, "Your patents got fast-tracked. See you Monday in Silicon Valley." The roommate's envelope held a plane ticket to San Francisco. The scholarship board confirmed an extra stipend for women in STEM. And the firm, they offered a signing bonus bigger than the down payment Mom charged me for my childhood bedroom. I turned to the silent room and smiled the first real, free smile I've ever had in that house. "Thanks for the send-off party," I said, pulling my packed duffel from behind the couch. "I figured y'all might try this stunt again, so I moved everything I owned to storage yesterday." Mom shouted about respect. I answered, "Respect is earned. I finally paid for mine." I walked out the front door carrying nothing but my real congratulations. Behind me, the banner flapped in pieces Sam tore down in anger. Ahead of me, the Uber to the airport waited with the trunk already open. 2 hours later at the gate, Jessica texted, "Don't let them rent my room. I'm moving back in tomorrow. Babies need stability." I laughed so hard people stared. Then I snapped a photo of my one-way boarding pass and sent it to the family group chat with the caption, "Send Jessica my congratulations. She finally got the bedroom we always fought over. You all deserve each other." I put my phone on airplane mode and flew into a life that finally belonged to me.